In this series of social survival, today we'll talk about the after COVID social intelligence and how to reconnect. Because COVID just didn't disconnected us socially, it also rewired us in a differently, and it's also made the habit to be disconnected because it's been so long. And then during COVID, the technology, the social media, it grew so much. Then we all have different way to spend time. More technology was there before, but now it's more. So our goal is rebuild the social connection. So that's the way it grows us socially. It builds our emotional intelligence. Before COVID, in a public place, if someone sneezes, everybody say, bless you. Now they look at you and like, what's wrong? Do I stay far? So all these things happening. Many people, they probably lost their close friend. There are different kind of changes. The job changes, the style changes, the family changes because many people moved from one place to the other place. We know in South Florida, there are many people especially from New York, they moved here. So lifestyle changed. Especially now, this time after COVID, social intelligence matters. Social life matters. Social connection matters because everyone, they had a huge changes. Either we know it or we don't know. We have a huge change in the social life and in different aspects because of the COVID. So many people, they are stressed out. Many people, they need that mindful activities. They need that connection. So we have to rebuild the connection. We have to come up with different ways to get connected to the loved one, to the friend, family, the people we know, and that's what we have to work on. Let's start with small. Some active conversation, even with strangers. Having those conversations, building those trust, and take it slow and start building the network again. I know I had a couple of network locally, in person. We used to do meetings, do networking, and then those are gone. Those tribes, those networks, they're meeting on Zoom right now. And it's not the same. So what we're doing here, we also started some business networking group. So building that same networking strength slowly, one at a time. And that's what we have to do. We have to have a goal of meaningful conversation every single day, not just the business, on the social side, and start building that reconnection again. Start building that tribe, start building that network. And of course, use the digital advantage. Now is more better to connect with them digitally and then meet in person. Suppose you have a networking group, you meet once a month. We can, throughout the month, once a week, we can connect with a group, online group, or we can connect with digitally, sending message to each other, videos to each other, voice note to each other. That's very important. Let's start rebuilding your network. Even though we can spend more time in front of Netflix, we can spend more time in front of social media, but we need to step by step getting onto the social networking life, building our social intelligence more and more and more. Because remember, we can go fast by ourselves, by yourself, by you. But if you want to go far, we need to go together. We need that network. We need that tribe. Social survival is not just being loudest. It's being present, being real, being authentic, and being care for each other. So let's rebuild those connections, rebuild those social networks, the tribe, and grow together. Wish you all the best. Thanks for watching the video. See you in another video. Bye.